Hello friends, I am Ozan Kurtbey. Welcome to my astrology channel. Friends, after the weekend astrology and tarot videos, it's time. Today, the Venus went retrograde is still quite new. As we are nearing the end, let's see our ex relationships and flings, to be more precise, because Venus also represents flings. As our ex-flings are nearing the end of the retrograde, what are they busy doing? We will observe this together now. Let's see, right now, let's first look at Venus's current state. Yes, Venus right now is exactly. Venus has just come out of retrograde. Yes, it has come out, out of the period. In the sign of Pisces, the sign of sacrifice. In the sign of creativity and romance, your home, and has moved out from there. We are currently experiencing the shadow period. During this period, of course, everyone has past accounts. Since those past flirtatious accounts are not closed in the shadow part, let's see what the status of your flings is. We will review this together now. We will start with Aries, the starting sign of astrology, as always. Let's see what the ex-lovers of friends with sun sign and rising sign Aries are doing. The ex-lover is not Aries. If your rising sign is Aries, yes, what is your ex-lover doing? We will review this now. Friends, sun sign, and rising sign Aries. Friends, your ex-lover is card number 1. Your ex-lover is card number 2, and your ex-lover is card number 3. Let's see what it says for your ex-lover. Your ex-lover is currently trying to foresee their life with the 3 of Wands standing at the top with the support they received. They have opened the 3rd step in the area they previously experienced. And what will happen to my life now? What will not happen? I want to foresee this. I want to live this way. I feel safer, they say. The ex-lover, they are looking at future horizons and saying that if necessary, they can make any kind of sincerity change for this. Rising sign, Aries friends, ex-lovers. Here, some events with covered faces have emerged. The person is making plans in their head. Well, if I need to change something to foresee this better, if it has happened this way, if I do it this way, I can foresee it more comfortably. The process ahead of me, they say. So, what does card number 3 say about this? Card number 3 also says, I have already collapsed. I am taking it all. I can't express it. It's somewhere among the options, but I can't see where it is. And trying to do everything at once makes it hard for me to foresee my path. For this, I think I need to change the directions of some moves or change their forms or the way I do them. Regarding my life, regarding my flirts. By doing this, I can see the whole horizon much more comfortably. I can foresee. Otherwise, everything will collapse on me. Because right now, everything is already coming down on me, it says. Dear friends with Aries as their rising sign, their ex-loves. I say now, be careful. Now let's move on to Taurus signs. Let's see what the ex-loves of friends with Taurus as their sun sign and rising sign are saying. Taurus ex-love 1. Taurus ex-love 2. And Taurus ex-love 3. What is your ex-love saying, dear Taurus? They've taken the horse and mounted it. I want movement. I want action. I want excitement in my life. In my dating life, I want to start doing things. I want to open my path. I want to clear my way, it says. The golden wand. I want power on the horse, and a wand in hand. I want to lock onto the target. Yes. Card number 2. It says, I want innovation. For this, you need to be flexible. Dear Taurus's ex-love. For this, you need to be flexible, you need to be cautious, and you need to fully concentrate and lock onto the target. If necessary, you will watch to the right. If necessary, you will watch to the left. But you need to move towards a tangible innovation, and that's exactly what it's doing. I want everything in my life to change now. I want to start something new, and for that, I want action. If it's innovation, I can lock onto the target. What does the third card say? But for this, it's straining intensely as well. It keeps straining more and more. It keeps straining more and more. As it strains more, brother, while both contracting and stretching, open up your path. With the feeling of possession in your flirtation, with the feeling of possession, you need to go with some flexibility. You need to go with some evidence to prove this. Look, I'm doing these things. While doing these, I'm also taking ownership of you. But don't overdo the ownership, or you'll become tiresome. Exactly. And I want to open up my path regarding this. Mr. Ascendant sign wants to say, if something is going to be found, let it be now. These are the ex-loves of the friends involved. In the pain of the night shadows. Now, the matter is up to you. Of course, whether they are thinking about this in relation to their ex-love, I don't know. But the ex-love is thinking about this. In fact, with this intention, we can't try it like that. Let's come to the present. Let's come. The ex-loves of friends whose sun sign and ascendant are Gemini. I wonder, what are they doing? Gemini Zodiac, ex-love 1. Gemini Zodiac ex-love 2. And Gemini Zodiac ex-love 3. What is the Gemini Zodiac ex-love saying? They are also thinking about their ex, thinking about their flirt who is far away. The Six of Cups says so. What is this card? I am thinking about the flirt I couldn't fully experience, the one who is far away. I am focused on them. I might make some gestures towards them. Exactly. I might make some gestures towards them. These gestures, dear friend, with a Gemini rising sign, your ex-love. Well, I have a question for you. If the gesture you want to make is not suitable for the environment, what will you do? Will you continue to do it? Will you escape from that environment? Will you take your ex-love and run away? What are your intentions? Because there will be a situation of escape here. There will be a situation of distancing. Will you do this alone or to your ex-love? In my opinion, what will you do with your ex-love? Otherwise, you wouldn't focus on your ex anyway. Mayday, mayday. Otherwise, you wouldn't focus on your ex. Otherwise, where was it? I ran away and got away. Exactly. The survivors are mine. Yes, card number 3 explains this best. Let's see. What card number 3 says? It says, there are people who are jealous of our relationship. Exactly. There are people talking behind my back. You tell everyone about our relationship. I told them back then too. They dug our grave behind our backs. They betrayed us secretly. That's why we drifted apart. Oh, my ex-love. Because behind this card, there is also deceitfulness. There is cover-up. There is slander. To escape from the slanders, we might have to change our environment if necessary. Dear ex-love, to this, ready for this. If you intend this, it means I can come. Dear rising sign, Gemini, ex-love, if you have the intention, and if you are that ex, you should be prepared now. Will they come now? What are the ex-loves? Friends with the sun sign and rising sign Cancer doing? Let's see what it is, what it isn't, Cancer sign X love 1, Cancer sign X love 2, and Cancer sign X love 3. What are the X loves of Cancer sign saying? Number 1 floor. It says, they are continuing the struggle in their life. Even in their emotional life, in their dating life, they are currently facing the tendency to exaggerate certain things. This means that they could ruin everything over a tiny thing, like a grain of rice. At the same time, your partner's love, dear Ascendant Cancer. So, what does the middle card say? The middle card also says, there is also excessive resistance involved. There are even authorities. Because of these authorities, events are getting cornered. Exactly. Events are getting cornered. It grows in my eyes. It says, it won't happen anyway. I can't get through this stage. Ascendant Cancer extras. I can't overcome this wall, man. However, if they came straight with the same effort, progressing slowly and gradually, they could experience everything. But of course, the intention is what matters. The third card says, let me get into calculations about this. I wonder how I can do this. How can I do it? Does the person in front of me take me seriously? Does the person in front of me take me seriously? Let me engage in a struggle against this authority, against the authorities. If they take me seriously, I'll do it. If it will benefit me, I'll do it. If not, I won't get involved at all. Anyway, things are getting overwhelming for me. The authority figures in front of me are becoming intimidating. And I start to panic. Give me a signal. Give me some hope, it says. Cancer sun sign, Ascendant Cancer, ex-lovers. If there is no hope, there's nothing to be done. Let's move on. For now, let's move on to the sun sign and the ascendant sign. They're friends with Leo as their sign. Let's see what they're after, what they're doing. Leo sign ex-love, 1. Leo sign ex-love, 2. And Leo sign ex-love, 3. Let's see what your ex-love is saying. Number 1 heart. It says your ex-love is also focused on you, just like the Gemini dear Leo. Here's the 6 of Cups. Busy making some gestures towards you. These plans are in your mind. Will they be able to do this, dear rising Leos? Ex-loves, be careful, dear rising Leo. They might attempt to make a gesture. And since you are a rising Leo, you react spontaneously, out of control, sudden. But I didn't want to do this. But for this, because you are a rising Leo, now the Sun Leo is one thing, rising Leo is another thing. The Sun Leo is logically very intelligent, possessing an analytical ability that can reach the atoms of the area it focuses on. This is the Sun Leo. The rising Leo, on the other hand, focuses on doing everything that comes to mind impulsively with sudden actions. This means that what it does can be broken down. Misunderstood? Exactly. Misunderstood? Misunderstood? And even cause harm. That's why the response you give to that gesture is important. Mayday, mayday. Exactly. The response you give to that gesture is important. Because what you already wanted to do, the things you wanted to do before, have already been ruined by people outside of you. When you come together. Very high energy, high motivation. When you come together, you have a radiant presence. But the people around you have tangled everything up so much that they've turned it into a mess. The situation has become unbearable. And to the rising. Leo, you already give spontaneous reactions. You need to control this as well. Exactly. All rising Leos, all rising Aries. Aries are more manageable, but Leo goes like a mountain. What does the third card say? The third card say, well, if you say these people around you, the people outside of your relationship, your flirtation, will you be able to manage or make them accept this? Or will you separate into two different worlds or together? Will you go somewhere and continue there? Look, there are three different options. Either separate worlds, or making them accept, or the desire to live elsewhere. In this upcoming process, could gain significance in the upcoming period. You might be forced to make these decisions. Whichever you choose, you might have already firmly decided. There's nothing to be done about it. Let's move on for now. Let's see what the ex-lovers of friends with sun sign and ascendant Virgo are up to. Virgo X Lover 1, Virgo X Lover 2, and Virgo X Lover 3. Let's see, what's the situation with your ex-lover? Dear Virgo, your ex-lover seems to be pursuing some moves regarding their life, thoughts, and flings. They are making plans in their mind. I didn't know this. I just learned this now. I didn't know this either. I just learned this now too. But after learning these things, I was disappointed. Should I change this in this way? Should I change this in this way? And there's a scent of love in the air. A distinct scent. Did you catch the scent? There's also a scent of fresh dough in the air. They want to capture that too. That love as well. In fact, what kind of things can I change to capture it? In my life? What am I willing to risk? What can I live with enthusiasm inside me? Mayday, mayday. If necessary, I can even go for a change in order. In the name of the great shadows. A new order. The fallen tower. What does it mean? An existing order. For this, if necessary, I would sacrifice a part of it, but together, one by one, establish an order. Otherwise, if this doesn't happen, is it possible that, wow, were these things done to me? Is my love being hindered by these? I was someone who wanted to live my love very purely. Then I will harm your love as well, your order. There, the bells of revenge are ringing. No, Pasha, in your past love. Now there, everything will change, depending on the intention. Can you fix this? Or will you harm each other? Because someone needs to grow spiritually, needs to mature. If he can show that maturity, the Emperor card in the middle will come to life. If not, the situation will head towards utter destruction. Look, now this is a spiritual card and this is a mental card. If the spirit can mature, the situation can move towards a new order of love with some maneuvers and changes. If the spirit says, no, I will remain a child, I don't want to grow up, then love will manipulate beautifully to tear it apart, deceive very well. And you will be left completely exposed, wounded, instead of him. The situation is with you, dear Virgo. Whatever you are going to do, you will do. Mayday, mayday. That's it. Friends, that's all for now from the first video. See you in the next video. For now, goodbye. Thank you.